Tottenham Hotspur Football Club have just announced that all staff, whether full-time, casual or furloughed, will now receive 100% of their pay for April and May. Only the board will take salary reductions. Welcome back to another video. Tottenham Hotspur have just put out an official statement. It is a very, very long statement. I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just going to read the key bits. It starts with, following yet another difficult week for our country, our thoughts continue to be with those affected by COVID-19 pandemic. Our profound thanks go to the NHS and all of the key workers for the invaluable roles they are fulfilling at this crucial time. In addition to the postponement of football, we have had rugby, concerts, boxing events and conferences postponed or cancelled. Since our results for the year end 30th of June 2019, our net debt has risen as anticipated as we continue to invest in the team and completed budgeted capital projects. In these uncertain times, we have to ensure we are in a position to meet our financial obligations and protect the club's ability to be able to operate when football returns. However, we also need, importantly, to support our wider communities and the NHS. This has been a week when we have worked hard to do both. So in the next paragraph, this really is the key bit of the club statement. In our last update, we said we would keep our position under review, especially in the context of revised budgets and cost cutting. Having done so, we have now decided that all non-playing staff, whether full-time, casual or furloughed, will receive 100% of their pay for April and May. Only the board will take salary reductions. The statement then goes on to read, with no clarity on when football might resume and under what conditions, we shall continue to keep this under ongoing review. We should like to thank our staff for their incredible support and understanding. We are acutely aware that many supporters were against the decision we made regarding furloughing staff who could not carry out their jobs from home due to the nature of their work and our intention to apply, if applicable, for the Coronavirus Job Retention Scheme, a scheme designed to ensure that jobs and employment rights are protected. Indeed, we have seen opposition from fans to follow Premier League clubs' access to the Coronavirus Job Retention Scheme too. This once again underlines that we bear different pressures to other businesses, many of whom will continue to apply for the support of the scheme as the government intended. In view of supporter sentiment regarding the scheme, it is now not our intention to make use of the current Coronavirus Job Retention Scheme that runs until the end of May. We may consult with stakeholders, including the Tottenham Hotspur Supporters Trust, with whom we have been in dialogue over the last week, who share the desire to protect jobs should circumstances change going forward. Tottenham Hotspur chairman Daniel Levy then goes on to say, the criticism the club has received over the last week has been felt all the more keenly because our track record of good works and our huge sense of responsibility to care for those that rely on us, particularly locally. It was never our intent as custodians to do anything other than put measures in place to protect jobs whilst the club sought to continue to operate in a self-sufficient manner during these uncertain times. Daniel Levy then goes on to say, we regret any concern caused during an anxious time and hope the work our supporters will see us doing in the coming weeks as our stadium takes on a whole new purpose will make them proud of their club. The article then goes on to say, equipment has now been installed in our stadium to operate drive-through COVID-19 testing and swabbing for NHS staff, families and their dependents. Our Tottenham Hotspur Stadium becomes the first Premier League ground to be used for testing, following on from other sporting venues around the world. The article then goes on to say that our media entrance and cafe will now be used as the main reception and welfare area for visitors and NHS staff. The NFL away changing room areas will be used as the maternal day unit. The flash interview rooms off the players' tunnel where the post-match TV interviews are normally conducted, as well as the referees area, will now be used as consultation and scanning rooms. The football away dressing room area will now be a midwife's clinical room and staff admin office. The article then goes on to talk about the Tottenham Underground car park. The stadium's pitch pocket in the basement has for several weeks now been used as a distribution hub by the London Food Alliance, a new scheme set up to ensure food supplies for the most vulnerable people within the capital. Vegetable produce from our kitchen garden at the training centre is being provided to the food distribution hub. As I said a couple of times, this article is very long, so please do check it out and read it thoroughly. It does finish in saying, we are committed to playing our part to ensure the best possible outcomes for our communities during these unprecedented times. Stay home, stay safe, protect the NHS. So there you have it. The Tottenham Hotspur staff are now being paid 100% of their pay during April and May, and then they are going to review the situation. Personally, I'm absolutely delighted with this news. I was one of those people who wanted the staff paid, put it out on my social media, and the Tottenham Hotspur Supporters Trust, fair play to them. They didn't give up. They kept on and on and on about it in the national press, saying, you know, that Tottenham Hotspur Football Club need to listen to their fans. Daniel Levy and co have obviously done that, and I feel very proud that Tottenham have made this decision. I feel very pleased that Tottenham have made this decision. There was a very bitter taste in a lot of fans' mouths, and that's not nice to see. It's not nice to hear, and it's not nice to be a part of that. But Tottenham have changed their mind, and now they are one of the most helpful clubs to the NHS. I feel very proud right now, and I feel very pleased with what the club is actually doing. But please do let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section below.